Hey guys, so me and Dan, who's doing the washing up over here, are just packing up our house at the moment. So we've been living here for about 6 months in Washington. Like the bathroom is all clean. It's me. We've been here in Washington like 6 months, and we just signed a lease for an apartment in Hawaii, so we're moving to Hawaii, which is super exciting because I love the beach and the tropics and all the good stuff. So we are currently finishing up packing, and then we've got a 10-hour drive tomorrow. We're going down to San Francisco, across to Lake Tahoe, and then drive through the desert to Vegas to pick up Dan's TV because he misses it, and then from Vegas we'll spend a week in LA, and then I think we're going to Tampa for like 2 days, and then to Hawaii. So we've got a really busy 2 weeks ahead of us till the 13th of November I think it is. So I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of things, talking about what we're up to, where we are, and get to do what I really love to do, and that's travel. So I'm super excited to take you along for the ride, and I will be updating you guys as we're going along. But the house is almost done. Other stuff. I've just got like this camera bag for our new camera and stuff, and I just organized it. It looks super cool. So yeah, we're super excited to get going. We're just finishing up. Dan's giving me a creepy look.
Hi, James.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Doing the dishes.
Oh.
Our last time doing the dishes. And we're even being
Dan's
nice.
first time doing the dishes.
Second. And we're even being nice and leaving them some really fancy Starbucks.
Apartment's all clean. Ready for the next victim. Only joking. The sun's setting. On our final night in Washington.
I feel like Beauty and the Beast because it's broken. The inside's fine though. Outwards.
Just as fall hits the blueberries. We just left, well, leaving Portland right now, and Dan just put the GPS on.
647 miles.
10 hours. I'm gonna be there at 8:50 p.m. That's if we don't take any breaks, but we probably will, right?
Probably.
And we're gonna go to the Golden Gate Bridge and check that out, I think, maybe, or we'll do that tomorrow morning at some point. And yeah, so come along for the 10-hour drive with us. It'll be fun. We've just made it to Eugene, Washington. Dan's gone in to pee, and we just got a bunch of water. And I think I'm gonna eat McDonald's because Dan's fasting and it's gross, but screw it. The weather is still super wet. So unfortunately we haven't seen the sun yet, and I think I'm gonna get my camera out the bag so that I can take some pictures while we're driving, just because it'll give me something to do. And yeah, if you know any road trip things that are super fun, please comment them down below so that I can keep myself fully entertained for the next 7.5 hours, I think it is. But we've made it through to California, and there's people swerving in front of us as per usual because everyone's super impatient on the road. So we are going across the state border back into California. So we have just crossed to Sonoma County line, I think it just said. So we've only got like we're 31 minutes away from the Golden Gate Bridge. And we're gonna stop there and take a couple of pictures, right?
Yes.
Drive, it's been super long, but I've been playing on my phone, I've been playing Hearthstone, if anyone knows what that is. And Dan has been listening to music, and
You did really good at your game.
Yeah, I did really good at my game.
He said he was gonna lose. And then I was like, keep playing because you never know. And then he won. And it was the biggest comeback ever because you had 6 health and you got all the way back up to 100. So what do you have to say about that?
Amazing. And we've been driving for like 10 hours. So it's been a long drive.
It doesn't feel like 10 hours though.
10 minutes away and then we get the traffic slowdown. Because everyone's going so fast at 9:05 at night time just outside of San Francisco. And we've made it to the hotel room. I'm so excited to be able to A, stand up and be horizontal because that was a long drive. Look how nice these sheets are, oh my gosh. So yeah, we finally made it to the hotel. We're in San Francisco for the night. And tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and go for a wander to Lombard Street because we're pretty close to that. And check that out. I've been there before, but I figured I'll go and have another look while I'm here. Maybe Dan will wake up in the morning, who knows. And then yeah, we've got a few things planned tomorrow, so we're just going to be working towards those, which is fun and exciting. But for now, I'm going to go to bed. So I will see you in the morning. Hey guys. It's 7 AM in San Francisco and I haven't been up this early in like a really long time. And I have decided to go and do some photos. Decided to go and do some photos outside and try and catch sunrise because it runs at 7:30 and it's 7:15. So I need to hurry up and get outside. But I'm so tired. My eyes are like swollen. Doing trash this early is crazy. So loud. Well, the sun is rising, as you can tell, and it's looking pretty awesome. And I'm taking a bunch of pictures and stuff while I can before the sun gets too bright. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I may cut in a few. We're switching to cut a few of the photos that I've taken, probably to some cheesy music because why not? Right about now. Well, the sun is now above the horizon, so it's looking pretty cool out here. The photos have been really fun to do. There's people swimming, which I think is pretty crazy. Some guy just now was saying that he just got like hit by a seal because there's like heaps of seals in the harbour here. So one of the seals just like bumped him on the leg or something like that, which I think is hilarious. And yeah, it's really cool. There's heaps of seagulls and stuff like that out, and it's just like, I don't know, seaside theme, I guess. But it's cool. Alcatraz is just over here. And Golden Gate Bridge is all the way over there. And the main city just over there. I've walked around this whole marina. If you've been to San Francisco, you know it's not that far, but I mean it's still quite a walk for 7 AM when you don't normally wake up this early. So,
on you forever while I try to find someone that could be my great love.
So we are driving to Lake Tahoe. We decided to spend the day in San Francisco and go to Berkeley as well. We were going to go to Oakland to do a mushroom church thing, but I mean that was just scary. So we decided to skip out on that, right? Yep. And then now we're just driving to Lake Tahoe, and then it's like a 3-hour drive, so we'll get there, maybe try and do some sky shots of the night because I think that'll be super cool, and then we will head to bed to get up early again and enjoy the day that we've got there before we drive to Vegas. I think we're gonna try and drive to Vegas in like one long swoop, so it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, but I mean mean, it might be worth it. We'll see. We're gonna decide tomorrow and see how tired we are halfway there and see what we think. To our hotel room. And funnily enough, it says Aloha on our key thing, which is where we're going to Hawaii. But this apartment thing is nice. What are you looking at? Oh. You know what I'm doing? Weird. We've got like a separate bedroom. A nice little view. Lake Tahoe's like little town thing is bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna wander down to the lake in a little bit, but first we're gonna relax and chill. Right.
I'm drinking some water.
Good morning, guys. Last night it got freezing cold. It was like minus 10 degrees Celsius, so it was freezing. I've woken up at like 8:30. Still a bit tired, but yeah, I'm awake somewhat. And I'm gonna have a quick shower, go and grab some breakfast and stuff, and then go and explore Tahoe. And then at the moment, I'm just trying to edit one of our videos. So, get that done as well. That's it really. And then today I think we're gonna be in Tahoe for a little bit, and then we're gonna drive to Vegas, which is like an 8-hour drive. We're both tired of being on the road, that's for sure. When you're driving like 8+ hours a day and you don't get a break, but it's okay. We are enjoying it nonetheless. Got my little coffee from the hotel like room machine thing. Not very good, but oh well. We just got in the car and we're both out of breath. Exhausted. Because we just had to push all the bags back in, and tonight we get to like reorganize everything and like take everything out, which is super excited to be able to do. But we are almost there. We're on the home stretch. So now we get to go and check out Lake Tahoe and see what is actually here, because we have no idea, but I've just heard it's cool. So let's go and explore it a bit before we drive.
We're almost to Vegas. The home stretch is LA, and then Florida, and then Hawaii. We have a few.
The home stretch to Vegas, but we'll be there for a couple of nights, so it'll be good. We just got to Lake Tahoe, to the actual lake side of it. Dan's wearing my shirt that I made for my YouTube.
Traveling barber.
But he's decided to wear it today to show his support, he says. It's super, I hate that I say super so much, so I'm gonna change that. It's really beautiful here today. And yeah, it's not too hot, not too cold. It's actually like the perfect temperature. And we are gonna hang out here for a bit, maybe go for like a little bit of a walk up and down the beach and see what there is and check it out. And then we will just hang out. Lake Tahoe is cute. There's like this private property like all behind us, and I think like we overheard someone saying, and it's like a family compound or something, so like they own the whole thing and then their family like can live on it or whatever, which is cool.
It's great. Big.
Yeah. And there's like the biggest pine cones ever hit. Pick up that pine cone. Look. Look how big this is. It doesn't look that big on the floor, but
Bigger than my hand.
it's huge. Sand everywhere. So yeah, it's been fun just exploring Tahoe and relaxing here for a bit, enjoying the sun. And we might head up. There's like a Cave Rock it's called, so we might drive up there. It's only 5 minutes away, and check that out, and it'll be cute. But we can go back to the car now, I think, and get our coffee. Look at all the pine cones over there.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. You want to take one to Hawaii with us?
Sure. We have room.
Take it to Hawaii. Why not? It's got all the sand.
It's like one of those
It's
noise
cool.
maker things.
Yeah. Doesn't make much noise.
Even in my wildest dreams, even in my wildest dreams.
We just pulled over to get the headphones and my laptop and stuff out of the luggage so that we can do that while we're driving, because we've got like a 6-hour drive, 7-hour drive now, but we're gonna go and take some pictures and stuff along the way and try and be comfortable while we drive, but it doesn't look promising. But Dan's just struggling to get everything back in the car.
This thing is so heavy.
It's so annoying. But we only have to do this like a handful more times and then we don't have to do it again for one time, so. Cleaning the window. Where did he go? Here he goes. We're like what? How far away from Carson?
Carson City?
Carson City, which is like the capital of Nevada apparently.
An hour?
We're like an hour away and we've just pulled over on the side of the road. Like there is a bay for us, not just randomly. And we had to stop because of this view. Which is like perfect timing for sunset and everything, so. Yeah, it's so cool. And we're just driving through the mountains and there's like roads to nowhere, it seems like.
Yeah, it is kind of scary.
But the roads are actually to Vegas or to the city, but it's super cool and like super cool. But it's really pretty, so it's really cool. I'm gonna say really all the time now instead. But yeah, so I just thought we'd stop off and check this out as we are still driving away. So there's a super bright light in the sky, but it's actually the moon, not a headlight or something like that. But unfortunately, while we're driving, we can't get a cool photo of it, but it's a day after the full moon, I think, and it's really orangey and super cool, but super cool. That's gonna be a recurring theme through this video, is me correcting super cool. But yeah, so this is a super cool moon right now.
It is super cool.
There's
It's a
big
super warm
bright
moon. Get it? Cool and warm.
We made it to Vegas, but
Finally.
we fell asleep. So we didn't get a chance to do a video when we got in. But we are at Dan's brother's house. He's not here right now, he's at work. So we now have all of our stuff to go through. It's like...
This is the stuff we didn't bring in.
Yeah, this is the stuff not even from Washington. So we still have to empty the car out.
We're matching.
Yeah, matching. Stupid.
Oh.
Nope. In our birthday suits. I'm joking. We're gonna go and get everything in from the car and start to unpack everything and then repack it, because why not?
Yeah, we have to go buy suitcases, so
Yeah,
it's pretty
got a
bad.
lot to do. But yeah, we're gonna get organized. Dan's excited to see this tree again.
Mm-hmm. In my TV.
And his TV.
There's another speaker.
We just finished bringing everything in from the car. And Dan's like, oh, it'll only take an hour and a half. And we have not just all of that, but all of this.
I don't know how we're gonna get that in 6.
We have to fit it all in 5 suitcases to move to Hawaii.